In today's video, I'm going to show you a very simple strategy that I've used to publish 9 Amazon Kindle books in about 20 minutes each. Now, this strategy is so stupidly simple that a lot of you guys are going to question, does it fall within the Amazon terms of service? 100% yes, this does follow the Amazon terms of service. You're completely allowed to do this, and it's a shortcut, easy way to get a bunch of books out there. So I call this shortcut the scavenger method. Now it's really simple the way it works. All you have to do is find where you've created content already and then scrape and scavenge that content and turn it into a Kindle book. On the Brendan Mace blog, I've written posts on a lot of topics. So I've talking about blogging, about list building, about building Amazon sites. I just want to pick a blog post that has content that I can throw into a book. Now, if you've written long enough blog posts, like if I look at this one here, that's on Make Money Blogging, this post right here is big enough already that I can just turn it directly into an Amazon Kindle book. And you're going to notice if you look at my Amazon Kindle publishing account here, this book, Make Money Blogging, this was a book simply created from this blog post, from this post on blogging. All I did was copy and paste it into a Microsoft Word document and then change the formatting, which I'm going to talk about in a second. And then I could turn this into a Kindle book in a few minutes' time. Now, chances are with a lot of people, and for the majority of my posts too, most of my posts aren't 6,000 words, which I would say be the minimum mark for publishing a reasonably decent Kindle book. So you want to have at least 6,000 words, okay? Now, most people's blog posts aren't that long. So what you would want to do instead is you'd want to kind of categorize your posts that are on the same topic and see if you can add multiple posts together to turn them into a Kindle book. Now, I've also done that when it comes to creating a Kindle book on list building. So I have a Kindle book on list building here. It's one of the first books that I published. And to create that Kindle book, all I did was look for blog posts where I talked about list building, and I would copy that information, and then I would find multiple posts where I also talked about list building, and I would copy them all together, paste them into a Microsoft Word document, and then just organize them so that they flow in the way that a book is read, right? So you just want to add chapters to your book, and you want to change the formatting. Now, changing the formatting actually would take a lot longer than 20 minutes. So I know a lot of you guys think that this looks like a huge giant mess right now, and that 20 minutes is not nearly enough time to be able to convert this into a Kindle book. But that's where we can use a service like Fiverr.com. So I'm just going to go to Fiverr here, and we can actually go into the gigs that I've ordered. So I'm going to go into buying gigs, and I'll go into managing so I can see orders that I've purchased here. So you see I have ordered from this person over and over again for formatting your ebook to Smashwords, okay? Now, by converting it into a format for Smashwords, it's also in a good format for Amazon. So I don't want to confuse you with what that means, but basically what I've done is I've taken this Fiverr seller and I've given them something with really messy, something like this, where I've just copy and paste blog posts, and I've maybe cleaned it up a little bit so that their job isn't insanely difficult for just $5, right? But cleaned it up a little bit, but most of the work I just ship off to this Fiverr seller. They go ahead and turn it into a nicely formatted Kindle book. And that's as easy as it gets. So basically, you just go to your blog, you find content that you've created already that you can gather together and turn into a nice Kindle book. And then you basically clean up your Kindle book in the Microsoft Word document. And then you use Fiverr for $5 to just format it and turn it into a Kindle ready book. So literally in the next 20 minutes, presupposing that you have good content already, you can just leverage that content and turn it into a Kindle book. Now, I know some of you guys are going to be scared, like, is Kindle going to ban me for this? No, they will not. Even Mark Cuban has done this by taking blog posts that he's written and turned them into a Kindle book. So it's 100% within the Amazon terms of service. And it's a real powerful way to get a bunch of books out there really quickly, as long as you have content to scavenge together already. The one thing that you do need to do in addition to that, though, is you need to add chapters to your book. So what I use and what I'm willing to give to you in this video is an actual template that you can start from. Okay, so I've used this template many times, and it's going to actually have all the headings in place for you, so that all you have to do is paste the content in the right place. To get that template and save yourself about 10 minutes per book, all you need to do is click on the YouTube card at the top right of the video, or click the link in the video description below. As always, thank you for watching my videos, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.